Sol from Love Island recently went on live to talk about her experience in the villa after she was recently kicked off the show. So let's get into it. Sol came in as a bombshell along with Jen and Caleb. One of the challenges where everyone was masked up and were using paint and, trying to find their partner. So Sol came in, she had a connection with Sincere, and she didn't really explore other people, or they didn't seem willing to explore her. So she ended up with Sincere, which caused a lot of drama with Melanie and Sincere and made Melanie pretty upset because she was really, really, really into Sincere. So Sol and Sincere were together for quite a while, and it seemed like Sincere really liked Sol as well. But then recently on one of the episodes when they had a challenge where they had to write letters to each other, Sincere ended up picking Melanie. Due to this, Melanie and Sincere ended up being a couple, and Sol ended up being single and vulnerable. Three other girls were in the bottom, and Sol was one of those people, and she ended up getting voted out by the guys.
I'm not surprised. Everyone was closed off when I came in here, so y'all are putting me out my misery, so thank you. If anything, like Couples Island in here, I'm glad you guys found your person. I just feel like I came too late to the game, so.
Sol's departure, she went on live with Gabriel to talk about the whole situation. She did mention that her and Melanie actually had quite a few conversations and they went well. There was no issue really.
Me and Melanie had a lot of conversations and they never showed that. We had a lot of conversations. Like, we were cool, we obviously kept things like very cordial. It wasn't like beef between us. We just happened to like the same guy. Obviously, I don't know what was said behind my back, but, like, I had no ill intent for her, and it was obviously hard seeing, like, how she was handling, like, us being together, like, for that short time being. She got her man back, so good for her.
She does go on to say that she did have some other issues, and she felt like, kind of left out, and maybe there was some mean girl behavior going on.
You guys literally only see an hour out of 24 hours. So much shit fucking happens in there that you guys just don't know. I didn't know why, like, there was so much tension, but, like, me watching the episodes, I'm like, oh, that's how them bitches really felt. That's why they weren't fucking with me. And I'm just like, damn, like, everyone was kind of playing fake nice.
This is very interesting. I feel like a lot of people online kind of felt the same way, like that maybe she wasn't being treated as nice by everyone. And I saw someone come up with like a theory about this a bit where they said where Sol came in and she only went after one guy, it kind of made everyone like against her, where usually when a bombshell comes in, they kind of try to like socialize with all the guys. So usually the girls who are with those guys try to befriend her so that they don't pick their guy. They think she is going to pick their guy. They try to get to know her so they know what they're up against. And in the process, they end up like actually becoming friends, right? So it seems like maybe what happened here was she came in as bombshell. She ended up just being with Sincere, and that really hurt Melanie, and all the girls were already friends with Melanie. And immediately that kind of isolated Sol from the rest of the group. And a lot of the other couples aren't really open as much to explore. So it seemed like she kind of got a little pushed aside, and it kind of looked that way as well. She does mention that, there's so much that we don't see. We only see an hour of everything that goes on. So there's so much that happens. Sure, there was a lot of good conversations, and I'm sure there's things that we didn't see where she was getting left out a lot more than we expect, and could explain why she felt like maybe there was mean girls in the villa. I'd love to know who you guys think are like the mean girls in the villa and what was going on. But thank you so much for joining. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.